Hello students, how are you doing? I hope you are fine and well. Okay, today we are going to see a story. Okay, and we have to listen to the story. Okay, here we have a listening story. So try to take a look at these pictures first. We have a girl here. Okay, so the girl here is in each picture. She's doing different thing. Okay, so we have to listen and act what this girl is doing. We have to listen and act out. It means we have to do the same thing she is doing in each picture. Then we have to listen and number the pictures. Look, here we have on each picture we have a small box. We have to tick it, okay, or sorry, to write the numbers from 1 to 8. Which picture is number 1? Which picture is number 2? Okay, and try to find the whole story at the end. Okay, so here is the audio.
Waiting for bus number 11. 2. It's starting to rain. 3. Open your umbrella. 4. The rain stops. Close your umbrella. 5. Look, here comes a bus. 6. Look down. There's a puddle in front of you. 7. Jump out of the way. 1. 8. Too late.
Okay, so that was the story. I hope you hear it very well because that was the max on my laptop. Okay, so try just to repeat it more than one time in order to understand it and in order to hear it very well. Okay, so okay, I repeat it again.
Student's book, page 92. 1. Listen and act out with your teacher. Then listen again and number the pictures. 1. You're waiting for bus number 11. 2. It's starting to rain. 3. Open your umbrella. 4. The rain stops. Close your umbrella. Jump out of the way. 1, 8. Too late. Flash. Oh.
Okay, that was the audio again. I hope you hear it now very well. Okay, so you have just to write the numbers from 1 to 8 in on each picture. Okay, for the next exercise is the same about the same story. It's about the same story, sorry. So here you have to read, okay, these sentences and number them from the story again. So we have here 8 sentences, number them from the story, okay. So in the first activity we have pictures, but here in the second activity we have sentences. Okay, then inshallah in our meeting, in our session, we will listen and act between us, okay, how to say, for example, look here in this picture. The first student say it's start to rain. So the other student, she is acting like it is really raining. Okay, good. This is the story. I hope you enjoy it. Naturally, in our meeting, we'll correct the activity 1 and 2. Let's give you some information about measuring. You notice measuring? Measuring means to take measures of things. Okay, let's make this picture a little bit big. Okay, so measuring means we are okay measure things. It means we are taking the height and the length of each thing we have, for example, in the house or at school. Or for example, look at these pictures. We have here a bus. This is the height, okay, and this is the length. The length. Okay, so if we are, for example, if we want to measure this bus, we have to measure the height of this bus and the length of this bus. Okay, so here we can measure height and length. Now look at this train, and here we have line A and line B. So what we call line A and what we call line B, which one of them is height and which one of them is length? Okay, here let's read, look, and measure. Read the text, look at this picture, and measure something. For example, at your home. For example, to measure small things, we use centimeters. This is the symbol of centimeters, and millimeters. Okay, this is the symbol of millimeters. There are 10 millimeters in every centimeter. A ruler helps us to measure small things. This is the ruler. Sorry. This is the ruler. Helps us, okay, to measure small things. Why? Because it has centimeters and millimeters also. Okay. Let's use it means the ruler, to measure the length of the pencils. Here we have 4 pencils. Let's use it, okay, to measure, for example, pencil A, it's 5 centimeters. B, 5.7 centimeters. We can say here 5 centimeters and 7. Let's measure the 2 last pencils with the same ruler. Okay, So you have here to write in front of each pencil, okay, what is the measure of each pencil. Okay, in number 3, use a ruler to measure things on your desk. For example, on your desk you will find the rubber, you will find the mouse, you will find the book, you will find the pencil case. Okay, for example here, my rubber is 2 centimeters and 5 long. Okay, so this is okay, an exercise about measuring millimeters and centimeters. Here we have another text, but now we were talking about meters. Okay, so read, look, and measure. The text says, to measure big things, we use meters, and this is the symbol of meters. There are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. Okay, a tape measure helps us to measure big things. This is tape measure. Look at this pink tape here. Okay, let's use it means this one, tape measure, to measure the children's height. We have here 4 children. Okay, let's take their length or their height. For example, the first one, Jane, is 1 meter tall. She is 1 meter tall. Look here. Ollie is 1 meter and 25 centimeters. This is Ollie is 1 meter and 25 centimeters tall. Now you have to take or to measure Nora and Jim, okay, using the same tape measure. Okay, then write them in each line. Okay, number 2, use a tape measure to measure the height of 3 friends. For example, you have 3 friends or brothers. Now you cannot, for example, meet your friends. Just for example, if you have a brother or a sister, try to measure its height with the tape measure. Okay, for exercise number 3, this is a project. Guess and measure. Draw a table like this one and write 5 things that you want to measure. For example, I want to measure the door. Okay, so the door you want to measure its height. My desk. For example, you can use my table, my bag, my computer, and so on. First of all, guess. Okay, guess the measure of these things and write it. Then measure it and write the real measure here. Okay, guess the length and height and write it on your guess column here. For example, my door is 2 meters. Okay, just guess. Then measure it. The door is 2 and 10 meters. 2 meters and 10. Sorry, we have to say here 2 meters and 10 height. Okay, the disc, for example, if you guess, you will find, for example, 1, 2, and if you measure it in real, you will find 1 meter and 23 meter, 1 meter and 23 long. Okay, so that is just a small revision about measuring, and try to use the ruler or the tape measure in order to